Hello everyone. Welcome back to welcome back welcome back to cloud computing. So we are gonna continue our lessons. Here's lessons 2. Real world estimates. Average server utilization is 5% to 20%. Peak workload exceeds the average by factors of 2 to 10. Users provision for the peak. Peak loads may occur based on the time of day or based on other factors. Photo sharing after the holidays dropped at within 2 weeks of start of the public cloud private clouds. Deployment model. There are 4 primary cloud development models: public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, hybrid cloud. Public clouds are owned by cloud service providers who charge for the use of cloud resources. Basic characteristics: homogeneous infrastructure, common policies, shared resource, and multi-tenancy. These are rent infrastructure, economies of scale, AWS, EC2, Amazon, Azure, Microsoft, Google Cloud Platform, Rackspaces. Private clouds. The cloud infrastructure belongs to and is operated by only one organization. Basic characteristic: heterogeneous infrastructure, customized policy, dedicated resource, in-house infrastructure, end-to-end control. Examples include Eclipse System, OpenNebula, OpenStack. Community cloud. The cloud infrastructure is shared by several organizations and support a specific community that has shared concerns, mission, security requirements, policy, and compliance considerations. Hybrid cloud. The cloud infrastructure is a composition of 2 or more clouds, private, community, or public, that remain unique entity but are bound together by standardized or proprietary technology that enable data and application portability. Okay, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as a service. So we can see that SaaS is included of these two. Spectrum of cloud users. SaaS is the most. Virtualization is the abstraction of logical resource away from underlying physical resource. A hypervision or a virtual machine monitor. Virtualize a platform's operating system. The hypervision manages OS as virtual machines, enabling multiple OS to share the same physical hardware. The hypervision's virtualization paradigm is trap and emulate. Normal infrastructure of Gas OS run directly on processor in user mode. System calls. CPU will trap into interrupt handler factor of hypervision. Hypervision jump back into Gas OS. Hardware interrupt. Hardware make CPU trap to interrupt handler of hypervision. Hypervision jumps to corresponding interrupt handler of Gas OS. Privilege instructions. Running privilege instructions in Gas OS will be trapped to hypervision for instruction emulation. After emulation, the hypervision jumps back to Gas OS. Trap and emulate model, VMM hypervision. Ring 3, ring 2, ring 1, ring 0. You can see a physical hardware. the VM context switching. The hyperefficient context switches virtual machine timer interrupt in running VM. Context switch to hyperefficient. Hyperefficient save states of running VM. Hyperefficient determines next VM to execute. Hyperefficient sets timer interrupt. Hyperefficient restore state of next VM. Hyperefficient sets the program counter to timer interrupt handler of next VM. Next VM active. Okay, this lesson will be end here. Thank you very much. I'm Taras Ho. See you next time.